Hey y'all, it's Jen for the Love of Iris. Welcome to the very last day of the 31 days of Halloween. It is bittersweet for me. I am ready to move on to regular projects, Christmas projects, non-Halloween projects. So this is my very last Halloween project. This is a little treat box and it holds a bag of candy corn. Um, I don't know who the original, well, I want to say I think it's Poodles who was the original creator of this. I found it on Pinterest, and when I went to the Pinterest blog to give credit, it took me to one person who took me to another person who took me to one more person. So I imagine this little box has been around forever and a day, but I think the original creator was Poodles. So I want to give credit to her. I am just going to tweak it a little bit and turn it into a little Halloween gift sack. So let's get started. Minimal supplies: envelope punch board, 6x6 piece of designer series paper. I am using Halloween Nights, and all you're going to do is take it, line up your paper on the one. You're going, oops, I need this. Hold on, can't do that. Whoa, I'm coming apart here. Okay, line up your paper on the one. You're going to punch and score. I don't know if I can find the score line. There it is. Okay, can y'all, yeah, you can see this is the good side. Okay, and then move your paper over to the 4, punch, and score. And that's all you need to worry about up here. When you turn your paper around, your next several sets, all you're going to do is line up the previous score line that you've made with the little nipple. I don't know if that's technically correct. I probably shouldn't be saying nipple on YouTube, but this little nipple here, you line up with your score line, this one, and then we're going to move on and move it to this one, okay? So we're going to line it up with our first score mark, punch and score, and then our second score mark, punch and score, and then turn it around and line it up with our score mark, punch and score, which on the opposite side it's going to be 1 and 4 again, because what you do on one side you do on the other side. But punch and score on the next one, flip it around, line it up, punch, score, and this is our last one, punch and score. Okay, and then I want to round the corners on all 4 corners. This other side here is the corner rounder if you've never used the envelope punch board. So stick your paper in, punch, and it rounds the corner very nicely for you. So let's round all 4 corners here. And this is a really quick little treat bag that you can put together. It uses a 6x6 piece of paper, so if you're in a paper swap, or if you want to get use out of your 6x6 packs of paper, this is a perfect project. Okay, so let us fold and burnish our score lines. And minimal amount of fussiness here. We're going to do 2 cuts on either side, and I'll show you which ones we're going to cut. We're going to cut up on the left and the right of the big side. So you're left with a piece like this, got all its little scores on it. We're going to cut this one and this one. This is your big tab. Okay, we're going to cut on both of these. Just cut the score line. We're not going to burnish. We're not going to miter. We're not going to remove any pieces. All we're doing is just cutting up one, cutting up another. Okay, turn it around, cut up one, and cut up another. All right, now I want this pattern to be the front of my box, like the main part here. So what I want to do is I want to put adhesive on all of the inside pieces of these little flaps, because I'm going to stick these all down. So if I want the orange part to be my main and this to be my contrast, I want to stick adhesive so that I can, oh, ran out of snail. Okay, that's all right. We'll use fuse. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we will. Okay. So that we can have the contrasting paper show. If you don't want your contrasting paper to show, just tuck it in the other direction. Okay, there. You can use any adhesive for this. You could use snail, you can use combo, you could use fuse, whatever. Sticky strip, anything you like. Okay, so now you're left with a piece that looks like this. It's kind of wonky, huh? All right, so since I want my, oh, I should have folded it this way. I didn't fold it the wrong direction, didn't I? Since I want the orange and white check to be the main part, what you're going to do is you're just going to apply adhesive now to these triangular pieces, and then you're going to tuck it in, and it's going to form your box. How stinking cute is that? Look at that. See? Okay, so all on these triangle pieces is your adhesive. I hope y'all have enjoyed this little Halloween series. I've had fun with it. My kids have gotten more Halloween treats. They've eaten all my samples, which is fine. And this one is not going to have any type of, this project that I'm making is not going to have any type of little critter character or anything on it. Let me tuck this one in too so we don't do them. Can y'all see? Did I go out of camera? Probably, sorry. And just line up your corners and your sides so that you're forming your box straight. That's all there is to it, folks. I mean, it's just that simple. I've taken one of our cellophane bags, filled it with some candy corn, tied it up with the Halloween Nights baker's twine, and I'm going to stuff that in there. I'm going to take a couple of the Halloween Nights, what are they called? I don't know what these are called. Enamel dots. Of course that's what they're called. Duh. I don't know where my paper piercer is, so I'm going to have to use my scissors, but just a couple, 3, I don't know, anywhere. I'm going to leave a little bit of room down here at the bottom because that's where I'm going to put my, well, hello, Frankie. That's where I'm going to put my banner. Something like that, okay? And I've already punched out a banner from the Thoughtful Banners bundle, and it comes with this punch here. And the first one I did was this banner here, and I'm going to use this one on this project. So I just punched it out of pumpkin pie, and I'm going to use the same word, enjoy. I'm going to get my archival black ink and stamp it down there in the middle because I have enjoyed this series with y'all. Let's flip it over. One dimensional, it's fine. And then just pop it. Oh, got some smudge on there. Pop it right there in the middle. That's a sweet little treat that you can give your coworkers or your little kids in your class if you have small kids, or just a little sweet package for anybody. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you all so much, so much for joining me with the 31 Days of Halloween. And stay tuned. We'll start a Christmas series and maybe branch out for some non-themed series. So hope to see you next time. Bye.